Hey, how we doing? How we doing? I'm gonna take a little 3 minute video, maybe 5 minute video. Please excuse the noise in the background. Spanish households are always loud. Listen, people, I want to ask a question, mostly to the ladies. If you're a guy, make sure you're not a passport bro, right? I'm trying to understand this whole passport bro situation because this has got my head spinning, right? So we have this group of people who call themselves passport bros, right? And supposedly they travel the world to supposedly quote unquote date. And it's obvious by the videos they're not dating. These people are just going to meet with adult services workers, for lack of a better term, prostitutes. These guys keep getting into trouble. We tell them, say, hey, don't go into this neighborhood because it is dangerous. A lot of these women hang around criminal elements, right? Passport bros in the city, in my country of Colombia, they only go to three major cities, right? Because those are one of the few cities where you have it out in the open. Everywhere else is really hard to get to, right? And these guys will go into parquilleras in Medellin and they will go pick up whomever and they say they're quote unquote dating, right? And then these guys get drugged. They go on Tinder and we tell people, say, hey, when you come to Colombia, don't go on Tinder because Colombians don't use Tinder. You meet people in person and stuff like that. Most of the people who use it are criminal elements of society and they do it anyway, right? And these guys get drugged and they get robbed. So I had one Mexican passport bro who keeps blaming Colombia, saying that we're not taking accountability. I don't understand what he means we're not taking accountability. We understand that it's bad. We understand that it shouldn't happen. But if you're putting yourself in the line of fire in the most dangerous situation, why is it our fault? Listen, if people tell me not to go to a certain place and they say it's dangerous and I go there anyways, it's my fault. It's not the people's fault. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this. All right? The mentality of the passport bros is warped, and I'm going to say that I would say this is the new colonialism. I'll tell you why. When the first colonies came to the Americas, they came with an air of arrogance. They came with an air of superiority that I'm better than you. Everything has to conform to their ways. We have to bend to them. Why is it that these people are coming from other countries and we have to bend to their will because they want to go into the deepest, darkest parts of Colombian society and have intercourse and be protected? Why? Just because something is legal doesn't mean that it's actually moral, and just because something is legal, it doesn't mean that you have the right to come in and treat the country like a bucket, be disrespectful about it. People, I keep on telling everybody because I want to explain to people this. All right, as a Colombian, I'm telling you guys, when you date in Colombia, you date the entire family. All right, there's no such thing as I met her this one night and I'm taking her to my house or my apartment, to my Airbnb. It can happen, but the majority, 98% of the time, it's not going to happen like that. You have to meet the family first. You have to meet their friends first. You go on group dates, all right? There's no such thing. These guys are so mentally warped that they think they can just walk into another society and that everybody has to bend to their will and think the same way that they do. There is no hookup culture in Colombia. It's not like that. It really isn't like that. It's not. And these guys, they come in and they think they can tell us what to do, what to say, and then we have to bend to the will. No. And then when you get in trouble after we told you like 5, 10 million times, don't do that because you will get yourself hurt, they get angry. No, I'm not supposed to bend to you. When you go to another nation, you have to conform to their rules. For example, I speak English, right? When I come to this country, I understand there's certain norms that are not cool, that are cool in my society. I'm not sure if you hear this noise in the background here. My people are extremely loud. All right? We can't be playing music till 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, like in Colombia, right? I have seen parties here that they close down at 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 at night. Colombia, if you go to a party, you're being up till 7:30 in the morning. I've seen parties that go up to 10 o'clock in the morning. Loud music everywhere, and the neighbors have to go to work the next day. But because that's not cool here, we have to follow that, right? And dude is getting mad at me because I'm saying, hey, the first time it's bad, second or third time it's your fault, right? How does the old saying go? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If I keep on going, it's like I saw somebody left the comment Somebody's left a comment in my YouTube channel when he was responding to the same person because he's leaving me little comments. He said, "You sound like the drug addict who blames everybody else but you." No, don't do that. So please, women, help me understand. I think I understand now why these guys are not considered valued in society of women. I understand now why women see you kind of almost tend to fall for it because they go online and they have like experts supposedly show up in the women this and feminism and stuff like that. But when you really look at it, it's like these people are not normal. These people are not normal. You have Floyd Wallace who got arrested in Brazil because touching little kids, right? You had Austin Holloman who got kicked out of Brazil because he was filming women without their consent. And then when the women put up a fight, he thought he could talk to them like he was in the United States, like he's the one in charge, not realizing that Brazil has some serious laws when it comes to misogyny. All right, women are more protected than you think. All right, and the nation rose up against him. They were going to arrest him. He had to flee. Look at Jay Rello, who went to Africa. Okay, he thought he could film women wherever he wanted, and this woman, one of the women that was feeling comfortable. Okay, guy stepped up and said, "You can't be filming here." Supposedly he hit a woman on camera. Everybody says that he hit a woman on camera, and he got chased out of Kenya. All right, so why is it that these guys are always blaming everybody else but themselves? And I kind of understand now how the women in the United States feel because this victim mentality is sickening. These people are not right in the head. This is not normal. You're not a normal functioning person in society when you're accusing everybody else of you. No, when you're accusing everybody else, and you're always the problem. You're always the problem. I'm seriously starting to understand that these people are men who cannot have normal relationships in society, not just like relationships in terms of romantic interest, but platonic, business wise, and everything else. These people are not considered valuable in the eyes of women in North America and in Europe. And I really understand now because the same issues they're doing in South America, Central America, Thailand, Philippines, Southeast Asia, those are the same problems they're doing over here in the United States. I don't know. I don't know. Like my mind is blown with this guy, and I showed him, say, hey, I showed other Mexicans, and even they are in agreement with me that you're lying. You know, and he's like, no, it's your fault. You're not taking accountability, homeboy. It is not my fault. It is not my fault. You're flying thousands of miles to deal with the worst parts of Colombian society. I hate to tell you this. Just because it's legally acceptable doesn't mean because it's morally acceptable. And things that are not morally acceptable bring other unmoral things in society, right? The police can say protect you, but only so far. They're not going to keep on going into the worst neighborhoods for you. I'm sorry. That's just it. All right, everybody. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. This is Ray Condor signing off.